Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to my very first Xbox Thanksgiving special. Let's go. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello humans, and thank you for joining me in another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash the like button. Now, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode... Hello humans, and welcome to another very special episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, it's the Xbox Thanksgiving special. Anyway guys, this has been a challenging year for all of us, I'm sure. And, especially for me. This Thanksgiving, I was going to go visit my family, spend time with my family. And unfortunately, one of my grandkids got tested positive for COVID. Now they're doing fine. At first I freaked out because of what happened to my aunt that passed away from COVID. God rest her soul. Still miss her. And, but everybody's fine. They're just a little bit under the weather, but it gave me a pause to think. I've seen a lot of negativity from a lot of people that, for example, don't have an Xbox. There's more important things. The new Xbox, there's more important things that we need to focus on, but I wanted to take the time to review what we've had up to this point. There's a lot of great games that came out through the year that we're able to get. A lot of things that I got on sale, me, Mr. Thrifty. And what I wanted to do is just kind of review the year of the things that I got and things that I played with my Xbox, which I really, really enjoyed. So, join me. I'm going to go through every game that I have in my collection, and I'm going to show it to you. Let's go. Alright, so I got my coffee going. I'm ready to go. Now what I wanted to do is show you all the games that I have in my collection and share with you how I got them, maybe a little bit of backstory, and we're going to start with the first one, which was part of, look at that, Starlink. I got the little set. I made a video about this, how this concept came a little too late for us gamers. It would have been great in my generation, but I got it for I think 30% off of this or something, that the store was closing. So I got this one and I got the Sony one. It was great. So now I have all three to the now defunct pretty much Starlink, but I'm grateful that I have it, and I haven't even opened it, right? I haven't played the game on the Xbox yet because I just haven't had time with all this craziness, but I look forward to playing it and someday have an area where I can actually show these off. Alright, the very, very first special edition that I got on release for my Xbox One was Rage 2. And this one caught my eye for several reasons. One of them was the look of the box. Look at that. It looks worn. And it looks, it says BHS. It's supposed to look like an old video rental. And it says Be Kind Rewind. And I just love the look of it. And I had played Rage originally on the Xbox 360 when I was first started getting into retro collecting. At that time, I guess the Xbox 360 wasn't that retro, but this was years ago. So, I had a great memory from this game, and I really wanted to play it. So I started playing it. Had a great time. Now, the other thing that I really wanted, I must admit, I haven't even assembled it. I haven't opened it. My nice little boomerang there, but yeah, it was. It's always going to be special because it was the first one, and I really like the concept. I wish the game would have done better. There was a few hiccups with it, but for me, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing Rage games, so You know, for me, it's a keeper. All right, now the latest game that I have been playing and sinking a lot of, and I mean a lot of time into. Gears Tactics. I got the physical edition. I was playing it on the Game Pass, but I was like, games that I like, if there's a physical copy, I want me some of that. Plus, look, you get the bonus character pack. Coltrane, baby, he's a man. But anyways, I am enjoying this way more than I thought I was. It's just a great game. You know, I gave you my first impressions on it, and it's just gotten better ever since. I play this game literally every day, unless, you know, I'm out working late, but I'm having a great time. It's on sale right now. Strong recommend from me. Alright, the next game, an ode to the beard. Look at that. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Gold Edition. I prefer Gold Edition. Got some extra content, and I got the poster because I ordered from GameStop. GameStop is my shop, man. I don't care what anybody says. I get so many great deals at GameStop, and I've gotten them through the years. I'm not going to stop going, and I hope they stay open for a long time. So this game in particular, I love all the Viking lore. You know, I like especially the combat system. You know, I really enjoy it, and you know, I think I described it as Assassin's Creed mixed with Skyrim. You know, for me, right? For me personally, very enjoyable game. Highly recommended. Another game. Now that I've been playing lately. Now what I want to do first is I want to go through my special editions besides what I just showed you here that I've bought for the system that I've gotten for half price. First, it's Hitman. Look at that steel case. I got it for half off of that. Yes, I still have yet to play it though. I must confess, I haven't had the time. Now, one game that I did play a lot, and once I played it, I got addicted, and I still go back to it. Middle Earth: Shadow of War. Look at that. Yep. Not only do I have one, I have two. Two that I bought for half price. Yes, got them for $6. You can't, you know, you just can't beat that. You know, when it comes to the Xbox, especially this generation, what you have to say is there's a lot of value here. There really is a lot of value when it comes to the games that I was able to extract this year. I got more bang for my buck than I did for any other console. You know, a lot of the games play the same, so why would you pay more money to play the same thing? It doesn't make sense. Plus, I get that delicious Game Pass Ultimate. Here's another. I have to get both, man, because one had the cover, one didn't, and you know, half price. You know, you just got to do it. And I think that one was more than half price because that one I got the 3. What was it? 4 for 3, 4 for 2, something like that. Anyway, it was cheap. I love it. Now I'm just gonna start going down. Let me show you this. This whole box of games. Alright. I put them in this box just to make it easier, but I don't know if it's going to make it easier, but hope you are enjoying so far what you've seen. Now these games, many of them, and I want to say like 90% of the games you're going to see here, I got it on the 4 for 20. I mean, it was awesome. 4 for 20, there was even 4 for 30. There was one time for the more premium games, but I didn't participate in that. But most of them are 4 for 20 that I got here, and they're great. A couple of them I did pay full price. I'm not gonna try to deceive you because they're just that good. One of them being the Resident Evil Origins collection. I just had to have it, you know. I had to have it. I remember playing it on. I remember watching my son playing it on the GameCube. So, you know, Resident Evil has always been some very, very special to me. has a lot of nostalgia, right? Okay, this is a game that if you don't have it, you must have it. If you've never played these games, you have to play them. This is the BioShock collection that I got. Man, did I enjoy this. And I got it half off because I got it in that deal. And let me tell you, I went back and played all the games. I started with Infinite and went back down. Man, what a joy. What a joy this was. And I can tell you, story-wise, the original one was the best one. I want to say, if I had to rate them, I'm going to go BioShock, then Infinite, then I go to BioShock 2. I like, the original BioShock had a stronger story. The mechanics weren't as good as 2. 2 had better mechanics. The story wasn't as great. And then BioShock Infinite, the gameplay was just amazing. So I like them all, man. I like the whole storytelling. I like the ambience that they created with those games. And I'm a big fan of Art Deco. So for me, it was just an amazing experience. And I'm glad I went back and did them all. Alright, here's a game that I got for $2.50. $2.50. Remember that. Dead Rising. Right? Where else are you going to find value like that? You're not. You're not going to do it. One, because I'm a great shopper. You're able to do it too if you shop at the right time. Christmas isn't the best time to find great deals, except for maybe Black Friday, but if you want multiple games for a low price, January, and stay on the lookout for GameStop. They'll hook you up, especially when it comes to the Xbox One. Alright, now they're in no particular order, guys. They're just how they're coming out of the crate. And this is one of the things that I wanted to say. Sometimes we're looking for that next game, we're looking for that next console, and sometimes we forget to be grateful for what we do have. There is no way in heck I'm gonna pay scalpers to buy the new Xbox. I'm not. I'm gonna wait for it when it's released. I'm gonna buy it because it's the best value out there for sure. But in the meantime, there's a lot of things that you can get, you can enjoy in your console for a very, very fair price. Look at this, Warhammer. This is a series that I had never played until I experienced on the Game Pass. And this is one thing that I've noticed. I try things out on the Game Pass that maybe go out later on, or I'll keep them as Game with Gold. But if I'm not able to do that, I just go out and buy them at a great price, and GameStop lets me do that because they usually have the game that's on there, and it's always a deal. Here's a game from the Wii, I believe, that I wasn't originally able to get on the Wii. I got it later, but now I have it. Physical form, baby. That's right, the Blob. Xbox One. I wanted something to keep around just in case, my kiddos came around and wanted to play something light. So that's pretty cool, right? Alright. Again, you saw the price? $2.50. Just usually whatever you see on here, divide by half or divide by 4. If it's $9.99, you can pretty much know that I paid $2.50 for it because I was getting a 4 for 20, or I'm sorry, 4 for 10. Here we go. This is a game, again, from the Game Pass. I might get tired of saying this, but I played it on there, and I thought, I kind of like it. I want to play it some more, but what if it goes away? I didn't want to miss it, right? So, Children of Morta. And I had heard some good things on the internet about it, so I wanted to have a copy for myself, and I haven't even actually played it on here. I was playing it on the Game Pass. Okay. Here's a game I haven't played, but I bought it because, I'm not kidding you guys, this was 90% off. Yep, you read it right. It's $12.99 times 90% off. Figure it out. I don't know, $2, $1.99. It's Evergreen Stellar. Why not try it out? Here's another one. Shadow Tactics of the Shogun. It's a tactical RPG. I gather I haven't played it yet. Again, part of the 90% sale. Here's another one. Road Rage. I have to say the original is always the best, right? This one I thought I was gonna like, didn't like it as much. For the price, I didn't mind. All right, let's keep going. Man, you know, I love seeing these stickers when I get things on sale, and they have the original price on them, or sometimes I'll find the original. Make sure I don't have any codes here. The original receipt. That's even better, right? Here we go. Far Cry 4. Limited edition. It says 40 bucks. No, did not pay 40 bucks. I paid, I think, $4.99. And this was a 4 for 20 for sure. Alright. Here is a game that, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is extremely, and I mean extremely, underrated. The game is Mad Max. I love the story. I've been playing it off and on for a while now, and I love going in there and upgrading my car, you know, and finding the crazies out there. It's just been a great game, you know, and I bought this for $2.50. When I talk about value, these are the kind of games I'm talking about. Things that you can play for hours and hours for a very low price. This game is awesome, guys. If you have a chance, I'm telling you, if you like that kind of adventure, solo adventure, and doing missions and stuff like that, upgrading, collecting, you can't go wrong with Mad Max. It's a great macho game too. Very macho. A game I haven't played, but because it was $2.50, I could not say no. And that is The Evil Within. I've heard good things. But you know what? For this price, you can't beat it. I mean, you just can't beat it with a stick. And that's what I keep telling you. You know, if you're into video game collecting, hoarding, the best thing you can do is buy for value. Don't buy what's expensive. Buy what people don't want. These games someday might go up in price. They might not. But if your goal is to have a decent collection that's worth at least a little bit, that is fun to play, that's what you do. You buy and play games for the value of them. Most of the things that are really expensive in my collection are things that I haven't paid that much for, that I just held on to them because I bought them when nobody wanted them. And that really is the key. And that's going to happen again. That is going to happen again here pretty soon. Watch what happens to the PS4 and Xbox One games, especially ones that are self-contained, that you don't have to go online. You're going to get some great values out here. Hey, thank you for spending this time with me, guys. You know, it makes the day go by faster. Especially on a day where you're kind of locked up and just have to rearrange your room and play your games, right? Here we go. This one was Pharaoh. This was on the 90% off. Right, store closings. That's even though it's sad, one of the great things about stores that are closing is that you get great deals. You know, you can buy all kinds of things and take chances where you really wouldn't. Here's a game I wouldn't have ever played, right? But if it's that much marked down, why not? I haven't even tried it. The Invisible Hours. Day 1 edition. Look at that. Metal Gear Solid 5. Phantom Pain. Haven't played it yet. Have not played it yet. But there's DLC in here. I'm telling you, value. And what really attracted me to this game is that it still had things inside, things that we don't see there, we don't see anymore. But let me show you what this has. Something that, if you haven't purchased this game, you may not know. You get a little poster here, and you get a map. You can see it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, man. You know, those are the little things, you know, the little things that might make it collectible someday because I had a certain insert. Nobody has it, everybody threw it away, yada yada yada. Right? Not me. I kept it, baby. And as soon as I opened this case and I saw everything that was on here, I was like, it's a tape for me. So put this back inside so we can keep on going. Now you're asking yourself, well, what are you gonna have for Thanksgiving? Turkey, of course. I ordered turkey from the local bar here. The guy's making a lot of turkey, so he's just giving everybody plates, so that's pretty cool. Alright, this one might be controversial, but for $1.99 it should not be. See, can you see it? Mass Effect Andromeda. Not the best looking characters. Not the best looking character. Alright, let's keep on going, man. Ooh, I didn't know I had so many. Oh, an unopened game. And it's unopened for a reason. It's because I have it in another console. And I got it off of a sale that they had at GameStop. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was like, I can't remember. It was like $9 or something like that. Anyway, here we go. Borderlands. Yeah, baby. Game of the Year edition. I ripped a little bit here, it looks like, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to play it. I love Borderlands. I wanted to play it on the PS3 first because I own those. I own it for the Xbox 360. So I wanted to experience it there before I did anything. Here's the game that I first played overseas, and then when it was here, I had to say, well, let me get it here too, because I really enjoyed it, and that was Doom. That's right. Another sale item. This is on the 4 for 20? No, 4 for 30, I think. If I'm being fair on that one. Here's a game that is very controversial, but when you pay $2 for it, who cares? Battlefield 1. You know, the gameplay is decent if you're playing by yourself. Campaign, I played online with people. You know, I'm not a great connoisseur of, you know, first-person shooters. I wouldn't consider myself that, but is it worth what I paid for it? Oh, you betcha. Alright. This one I got because I was going to give it to my grandson, but he already had one. And it's LeBron James. Alright. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 15. Oh yeah. Half price. This is just ridiculous. I bought this for 90% off of $2.49. I don't know. What is that, 24 cents? A quarter? Why not, right? Can't go wrong with Madden. Oh man. Here is a game that I want to say is one of the most underrated games of all time. And I think I should make a separate video on it. And that is Titanfall 2. This is a deluxe edition. Guys, this is a great game. Do not sleep on it. I'm telling you, do not sleep on it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it aside so I can record and show you how awesome it is. You know, I'm not one to be in a lot of online first-person shooter experiences because it just makes me too anxious. I don't know. I just don't really enjoy it. I like playing Fortnite sometimes with my grandson, but if I have to play alone, this is one of my favorite games to play. It really is. And I think it's a severely underrated game. Alright. Here's another $2.50 game that I believe I started playing. I can't even remember, guys. Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh man. A game I have not played, I must confess. But it has all the goodies in here. Look, again. these are the things that I'm telling you. If you are a collector, you have to look out for when you are shopping for these bargains, especially at GameStop, guys. I mean, you just can't beat these deals. This is something you're not going to find in many games. Look at that. Oh yeah, get you a map whenever you can. And that's the Oakmont City map. Alright. And that's the day one edition. $250. Here's another $250 game that I haven't played. But for $250, it can wait. Nothing's gonna happen. Raid World War II. We'll see how it is. A game that many people do not like. I still don't know why, because I myself haven't played it. And that is Metal Gear Survive. And for what I paid for it, it's okay if it's not great. It was already $6.99, right? And I want to say that's a $1.39 game for some reason. But anyway, here's a good one. Here's a good one if you're old school, right? And this one I did pay the Elite Pro member price. I think I also used a coupon on it, but it just something I had to have, and that's Shenmue 1 and 2. Great memories. I remember wanting the Dreamcast so bad. I wanted this bad boy. Wanted it. But I couldn't afford it, right? I had raising a family, things like that. But I knew this system was special. I just knew it, right? I already had a love affair with the Saturn, and I knew that this game console was going to be special. And let me tell you, all these years later, playing it feels amazing. Feels amazing. If there's something that you wanted as far as video games, go back and get it. You're not going to go wrong. Trust me. It'll feel just as great. Another unopened game. What is it? The infamous Grand Theft Auto 5. Just haven't had the time. Oh, okay. And Grand Theft Auto is a series that is very special to me because it's something I used to play with my kids when they were younger. Yeah, I used to play with my kids really violent games when they were young. That explains a lot. Anyway, here's another game that I love the concept. I really love the concept, and I'm gonna have to set it aside right now because I haven't played it, and I really like playing football. And that is Mutant Football. I remember the original one. EA made it. They should come back with that. You know, do some sort of downloadable content or a special edition for Madden. I'm telling you, it was a great game. If you ever have a chance, go back and play it. Now here's the game that's controversial. I was so hyped for this game, and I'm a little sad it didn't succeed, but I still play it to this day. I just played it recently because I love just flying and relaxing. I like exploring the world, see what it has to offer, and I just like playing Anthem. Wow, what could have been, right? But I'm telling you, the way I made my javelin, it looks like Spider-Man, and I'm just having a ball with it. I really am. I just play by myself. I fly around and do whatever I want. And that's, at the end of the day, guys, that's all that matters. Do you like the game? All right. Here's a game. All right, here's another double. Because the other one was a limited edition. This is the complete edition of Far Cry 4. It's not the same. It's not game hoarding if they're different. It's not game hoarding if they're $4.99. Okay, I played Just Cause 2, and I was super amazed with it. I loved it, and I couldn't wait to play Just Cause 3, and that's what I have here. I haven't played it yet. Man, where does time go, right? And that's why I'm telling you, you guys should be thankful for all the things that you do have. Maybe you don't have everything, but you got your health, you got your family. Just keep on being thankful. Now let's keep on going with the Xbox One collection here. We're halfway through. halfway through. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, I have another copy of Battlefield, and you ask, why? Why, Gen X Gamer? Why do you have two copies? Well, it's because it was 10 cents. I can't say no. It's just too good, you know? I could share it with somebody else. Here's a game that's very special, and I love Star Wars, so here it is. Jedi Fallen Order. I'm setting these aside because these are the ones I want to go back and sprinkle a little more time in them. Here's a game that I thought I wasn't going to like, but I ended up liking. And it's Darksiders Genesis. There we go. Here we go. A game that I heard a lot about. I always wanted to buy it. And I kept on waiting, waited for my spot. Waited for my spot. I thought, what should I pay for that game? It should be around $7. Sounds about right. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Here's a game that I have not played yet, but it reminded me of a lot of racing games of the PS1. Jeez, and the name is slipping me now, but it doesn't matter. It's these racing type games where you're levitating. Oh, what is the name of that game? If I remember, I'll put it up here. One of my favorite series. You know, there's some. I loved anime growing up. I really did. Very big part of my life. This is way before, and I know a lot of guys say this, but this is true. This was way before it was popular here. So I grew outside of the country. There was even more anime than there was here, and man, it just when I remember watching, you know, a few of them, but if a series captured my attention, I would really be loyal to it. You know, I really would be. And I remember the first animes that I looked at were like from the 1950s. I mean, that's how that's how old. I want to say they're early 60s or late 50s, around there. But anyway, guys, my favorite anime right now is Attack on Titan. I love Attack on Titan. I love the whole lore, the stories. I love it to pieces. And that's why I got this game. Is it the most amazing game that I've ever played? No, not really. But I love killing Titans. Alright, next. Wow. If I had $1 for every dollar game that I've gotten, I would have quite a few dollars. Destiny. The collection. For $1? Why not? Here's a game I haven't played, but it was another one of those where you're getting 90% off. So I could not resist. It seemed interesting enough. And it's Risk of Rain 2. What's it about? I have no clue. I can't remember. What I do know is I got a great deal. And it has no manual. Alright. Here's a game that was very hyped up, and it was worth all the hype, right? But I didn't want to pay full price for it because I had too many other things that I had to buy. But here we go. Curse of the Moon, baby. Let's see, what did I get with it? No manual. But Bloodstained, baby. Bloodstained. Why did I think it's Ritual of the Night? Why did I say Curse of the Moon? I don't know. Anyway, I'm playing it currently, and I am enjoying it. Almost. I'm kidding. There's a lot here. Now this is a Thanksgiving special. Don't worry, you can pause it at any time. You know, you need a bathroom break or something like that. No problem. Here's a series that I've been playing for a long time. And I mean a long time, ever since it came out at $2.50. I could not say no to to Mortal Kombat 10, which I have yet to play. Oh man, this one I like because, well, because it's Call of Duty World War II, but also because it has the original price on there. And of course I didn't pay that. I paid $5 for it. Another copy of Dragon Age Inquisition, because this is different than the other one. Yes. The boxes are different, okay? I think the other one was Game of the Year or something. Don't judge me. Another copy of Destiny, but this is not. This is not the complete edition, see? Different. Batman, Arkham Knight. $2.50. Is it worth that? If you heard about this game, and I got stuck somewhere because I couldn't do something. I'll get through it eventually. I'll find out. I'll look it up. Alright. You know you love you some Kevin Spacey. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There he is, the man himself. Oh, Jesus. What happened to that guy, right? What a great actor, and then all of a sudden you start hearing these. You just never know. Oh, and here's my copy of Rage, guys. I flipped it over because I just liked the way it looked. Backwards. Make sure I don't have it. There you go. That's Rage. Put it back in there. Okay. An underrated game I've heard is Quantum Break. And it can be underrated for $2.50. Not a problem. A game that is always 99 cents no matter when you go, as long as it's been out for a year. It's a UFC game. I couldn't resist. It was $1. Alright. Now here's a game that when I bought it, I bought the special edition, and I got the little sword, and I gave that to my son because it's a letter opener. And I can't believe how much that thing has gotten on in price. I mean, it is crazy how much that little sword is worth now. But a game I still have yet to beat. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. I love this game. I really, really do love this game. Just awesome. Another game that I got for half price because they were closing up, and this is Tales of Vesperia, the definitive edition. I just want to get more into JRPG specifically. Dark Souls 3. $3.99. Love it. I got this at a store, I think. I didn't get it in GameStop. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's because it's the soundtrack only. So I was going to get the game, put it together, make my own little special edition. That's what it is. I'm going to put it aside now so I can complete it. Here's a company that when it came out, it blew me away back in the Super Nintendo days because they did Donkey Kong Country, and that is Rare. And the Rare replay you can't go wrong with. This is a great compilation, guys. If you get on the 4 for $10, you can get it for $2.50. It's always on the Game Pass if you really want to play it. So either way, Xbox has got you, man. I am getting. Look at that. It's all that Valhalla play. Alright. A series I want to play more of, and I've really gotten into. I got this one with a coupon. I think was it the 50% when you signed up? I can't remember. But anyway, it is Sword Art Online. Anyway, very, very cool JRPG. Here is a game, a rare game. If you see this out in the wild, you should buy it because I dare you to find a copy. Slay the Spire. This is a great card game or tactical game. My son turned me on to it, and look what it was like when he saw what I paid for it. He's like, "What?" Yep. And this is not something you're gonna find a lot of. I've looked, trust me, because I wanted to get a copy for him. All right. series that I've been playing for a while, and I remember looking at it and wanting to play it so bad when it first came out, and I just, that shirt, the cleanliness, oh yeah, look at that, boom, boom, Xbox, baby, celebrating Xbox. Here we go, Dead or Alive, last round, very cool fight. Here's a game that's still sealed. There's a couple of sealed games here. And the reason they're sealed is because I played them online. One of them is the Division 2. Look at that. I played them online and I got them for really, really cheap. The other one is the most controversial game of the recent era. Fallout 76. Oh man. I got no jacket with it. I got no bag. Okay. This is a game that I thought I would enjoy more. I really have to get more into it, I think. It's a tactical RPG, but I'm barely learning how to play them, so it was a little hard for me at first. But anyway, it's the Banner Saga trilogy. But I kind of like the art, so that was pretty cool. Whew, here we go. What do we have here? Dead Rising 4. I love shooting zombies a lot, and I mean a lot. One last roll, guys, I promise. The game I'm learning how to play. This is For Honor. For Honor. Okay. $2.50. Now here is the better game, and I'm glad I got it. As I told you, I love Attack on Titan, and it is Attack on Titan 2. If you're gonna buy one, buy this one first. Final Fantasy 15, of course. I have a limited edition Assassin's Creed Unity. Nothing compares to Valhalla, though. Just nothing. I'm sorry. And I never played the Greek one, so I have to go back to that. A series that has been in my family for a very, very long time, and that is Tomb Raider. This is Rise of the Tomb Raider. I used to watch my son play that for hours and hours. I knew he had a crush on her. I just knew that. A game that you can get for fairly cheap, and that is Prey, $2.50. You're gonna have fun. Here's a first-person shooter that for $2.50 is totally awesome, and it is Mother Gunship. It's a little underrated, I think. I think it's good for what it does, and for the price you're gonna get it. And I'm telling you, I think this one is gonna be hard to get in the future. All right, Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. I am a super fan of Wolfenstein. Have been through the years. I played it ever since I played it on PC back in the day, where PCs were like, you would crank on. Was it 286 or 386 that I played it on? Anyway, here is the last of the last, guys. Here is a severely underrated game. I found it to be very fun, very deliciously violent, and super inexpensive. It's called Rise, and you fight as a Roman soldier, and it's pretty cool. You defend your emperor. I like the dialogue. It was very cool. Here's a game I haven't played yet, but $2.50. I had to say yes. There we go, and it is Genesis Alpha 1. I don't know what it's about. Here we go. This I started playing, and I enjoyed playing it. I have to finish it. I have to go back. Actually, I have to reinstall it on this Xbox, and it's Wolfenstein 2. All right, a gem, and that you can buy this game for $2.50. It's just criminal, and that's Fallout 4. All right. Here's another game that I bought for $5, and that is The Division. Very fun. you can still find people online, I believe, playing that. And last but not least, a series that is very special to me ever since I played it back in the PlayStation days, and that is Devil May Cry. And that, my friends, is my collection, except for one game that I pre-ordered that I'm going to make a video about, and that is a surprise. So I'll keep that one to myself. But I want to thank you, Cyberpunk 2077, there it is, right? I want to thank you for joining me on Thanksgiving. I want to wish all of you a very, very special, blessed Thanksgiving. Be thankful for the things you have. If you don't have the new Xbox, if you don't have the latest, greatest, just remember, there's better things coming, better days coming. We're going to get through this pretty soon. I'm hopeful. Next year, it's going to be a whole new year, and it's going to be a lot better. There's a lot to be thankful for. Alright, humans, thank you for joining me. Have a happy, happy Thanksgiving. And remember, never, ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bam!
Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and remember, never be afraid to be happy. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.